A very warm welcome to all the participants of the demo day. I'm Priyesh Ramaya, and I lead the central regression team called CSAR. This team is responsible for delivering 50 plus releases per year across multiple product lines. And to deliver this payload, the CSAR team does a fantastic job of connecting and collaborating with 100 plus managers across NetApp and executing 2 million tests every week. NetObjex is a visionary startup and offers digital asset management as a service. They help the customers to unlock the value of their assets and monetize it. Today, NetObjex has 12 million digital assets on their platform and 20 million users across multiple industries across 4 continents. Very impressive. I would like to personally thank the NetObjex leadership team, Ram, Harish, and Madhu. And with that, I would like to invite Raghu to share more information about NetObjex.
Hi, my name is Raghu Bala. I'm the CEO of NetObjex. We are a digital asset as a service platform. We live in a world of digital assets, and NetObjex gives these assets superpowers. So before we get into what NetObjex does, let's just quickly take a look at the landscape. In the 90s, you had SAP, which revolutionized the manufacturing industry using its ERP management tools for resource planning. Then came PayPal, which changed the landscape for e-commerce storefronts by providing them payment systems. CRM systems from Salesforce changed the space for enterprises so that they can track customers. In the same vein and same way, NetObjex helps enterprises manage digital assets using its digital asset as a service platform. The platform itself is built on top of blockchain, and blockchain as a technology is changing the landscape and how businesses are conducting their operations across multiple vertical markets across the world. And the problems of the 90s are manifesting themselves again, where we have a set of fragmented, unstandardized tools that are in the mix. So NetObjex has built a suite of tools to solve this problem using a single platform. Our platform does the building, integration, tokenization, deployment, monetization, and monitoring of assets. We break assets into 4 groups: digital assets, which are video, avatars, art, and so on. Real estate, cars, merchandise, memorabilia fall under physical assets. And dynamic assets are assets that you have to measure, such as energy, carbon credits, and so on. And these asset classes, once you tokenize them, they become either non-fungible tokens or fungible tokens wrapped around with a parametric contract, and they fall within the realm of financial assets. So what makes NetObjex different? We are an omni-channel platform that works on web, mobile, OTT, and metaverse. We are a set of blockchain experts, well regarded in the industry. I'm an MIT Sloan instructor for AI and blockchain. We have a team of experts in our board of advisors from many well-known industrial companies in the industry. And our platform serves customers in 4 continents, and we are backed by Liberty City Ventures of New York City. Now let's look at the platform more closely. Our digital twin management platform is called Neo, which takes an asset and makes it into a digital twin. The next step is to authenticate the asset to make sure of its provenance and whether it's genuine and so on. Once the asset is authenticated, the next step is to tokenize it, and that's where our Trinity component comes in. A tokenized asset then has to be sold in a storefront or marketplace, and that's what our Artemis component does. And finally, TrueDocs provides the real-time contract management component of our platform. These 5 components make up our platform, and it sits within a stack. And this diagram shows how it falls within the overall architecture. So at the lowest layer, you have the infrastructure layer, which is where AWS and Azure play, where the cloud platforms play. Next comes the network layer, where you have Ethereum, Hyperledger, EOS, and Solana, and other blockchain platforms. And then at the top layer, you have the applications built by the enterprise. But there's a chasm between the application layer and the network layer, and this is where we fit in. We provide tokenization, smart contracts, digital asset management, actuation, rules engine, and other components necessary for enterprises to build these decentralized applications. The challenges typically that enterprises face are there's no single source of truth, there's no fair exchange of value, a lack of transparency, lack of liquidity, the pricing models are opaque, and also funding mechanisms are not as easily available. Our platform enables all of these problems to be solved with a single solution. A quick example would be gem identity in the market for diamonds. So diamonds are a very illiquid asset, and we've got $6 billion worth of diamonds on our platform. And we provide NFTs for each diamond with a GIA certificate embedded in the blockchain with the color, clarity, and cut of every diamond, and it shows the ownership history of the diamond itself. The total market size is about $465 billion for our for the spaces that we are going after, and of which we can easily attain $2 billion of the market. And we are focusing on smart cities, media, and supply chain. Our revenue streams are threefold. One is we charge a platform fee. Second is for any transactions that occur in our platform. And then finally, customization fees in the form of setup fees for the use of our platform. In terms of traction, we've got 12 million assets on the system, touching about 20 million end customers across 4 continents. And we've got partnerships with large companies such as Accenture and NTT Data. In terms of financials, we raised $4.6 million to date, and with a Series A round plan for the end of next year, beginning of 2023. As far as the management team is concerned, we've had 3 prior exits. I am former Yahoo and Pricewaterhouse exec. We've got other execs from Samsung, Tata, Microsoft, Nokia, and so on our board of advisors, the ex-CTO of Broadcom, ex-CIO of Tesla, and executives from IBM, Siemens, McKinsey, and others. Thank you, and I can take your questions at this time.